Hi Pisces, this is your love reading for November 2020. I almost said November. But anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Pisces, what do we have here for the month of November 2020? Messages of love for Pisces. My dear friends, Pisces, please. Okay, I am getting the waiting and anticipating. Okay, anticipating what is going to really resonate with you, what's coming towards you. You're waiting for really good things, for new. I feel like you're waiting for the new. I think that you're tired of old things. It could be that maybe you've been under lockdown for too long and you're kind of going stir crazy. Romantically, we can be under lockdown too. And it's like, what the heck? I can't really date. We're Skyping, we're FaceTiming, we're Zooming, whatever the case may be, or meeting casually and staying 8 feet apart. I don't know what your quarantine situation is, but I think that you're tired of things for the status quo. I think that you're ready to come towards you, like good vibrations, good things. I see a lot of like pink in here, pinks and oranges, and to me that just represents the sacral and the root chakras, and a little bit of solar plexus. So I want to propose to you that perhaps the first 3 chakras you might want to look into to get a little bit of clarity, to feel a little bit more stable. If you're having a problem kind of like feeling angst or anxious, or like things are not like content right now, they're not happy right now, simply because I'm feeling like out of sort, I don't really know what's happening, which, you know, when people around us are in so much influx, let alone us, it tends to throw our vibration off as well. So I really want to encourage you to kind of take time to really meditate, kind of focus on the first 3 chakras especially. You can find those on YouTube, like really quick mini meditations. Guys, meditating does not have to be like you're one of the monks just that we think of in traditional meditation. It could be anything. It could be being quiet and not allowing your thoughts to rule, but just focusing on your breathing. It could be many different things. So Pisces, I ask you to really just kind of take a look at that, take it into consideration. If it's something that fits your storyline, great. If it doesn't, throw it out, no big deal. These are general readings. Pisces, what is going on here? So maybe you are suffering and wanting to get at this heartbreak, which would make sense as to why you're anticipating so much more so than perhaps other people about the future. You're like, when is this going to end? When is this pain and agony? I think, look at the darkness back here. Everything is kind of dead. Even the trees are dead. Her heart is really split in so many pieces, and yet she has this one cord that is stuck under her arm that she's not letting go. And it's almost like you don't want to let go of your own heartbreak in some ways. It's like it's super painful, you're agonizing, you're suffering. I see a lot of suffering, Pisces. If that's your case, I am so sorry. There's always really help available. I don't know if this is like heartbreak from a relationship, because that's what we're doing right now. But somebody that you love, something that you love that's caused you a lot of pain. And so maybe you're in that situation right now, you're waiting for that to be over, okay? Part of that is that we definitely have to take into account and be accountable for ourselves, dear Pisces, is try to let go of some of that pain yourself. And what I mean by that is, you know, whatever has transpired, try to take it in stages, be gentle with yourself, find support groups, self-help groups. I've gone through really bad breakups, which sound like really kind of pathetic, Pisces. Your situation could be so much more intense than mine, but I've had, you know, breakups and pain that have lasted for years. And I'm talking, if I'm honest, for many years. I'm not talking 2, 3, 5. I'm talking 10 and more, okay? So that kind of pain sometimes needs professional help. I'm not saying that you need professional help, but if you do, there is no shame in that game. Please go out and seek it. There's so much out there that can really help us during these times. The next card I have for you is the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is you again. It's like, let's get it, let's go. It could be memories of someone. Is it Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? It could be any one of those signs, especially a Leo. Somebody that was a mover and a shaker, somebody that you remember is just being a trailblazer. It could be that. So this could be yourself. Sorry, I'm kind of fussing with the camera here. And yeah, I'm using a makeup filter. Oh, can't really see it. But anyways, this could be memories from the past. There's someone that really weighs on your mind, that you're thinking of, that you're really even hurt or agonizing over. And I feel like these are messages from spirit. Like this person is very spiritual in your life, or is. This could be a mother figure or a feminine energy. It does not have to be a female, by the way. It could be just a feminine energy, somebody who's just more in tune with their emotions. Now, I've never actually noticed this cat at her feet right here while she's sitting here in crisscross applesauce, just really thrilled with the divine, with herself, with her own creations. And I think that there's a great mystery, Pisces, that you're really thinking about, waiting for it to come towards you, waiting for the time is right to move on it. This can be a love, or even if you're partnered right now, married, situationship, it could be remembering how things used to be, how when we were together, this person used to be so fiery and so self-possessed and self-contained and joyful and mysterious and like creating things out of nothing. And now, because of the world or whatever, maybe they got in a funk, maybe they got in a depression, maybe they got into some sadness, or this is you. Looking at the past and wishing that things were the way they were in the past, that you don't recognize them anymore. These two things here are very different energies. And if that's the case, I think that everyone in the situation is just waiting for this to be over, because these two don't reconcile each other. They just don't match vibrationally. And so if you're in this energy, it's hard to even remember who this was once upon a time. If that is your storyline, be careful not to look back so much. It's almost like self-sabotage a little bit. Like I keep looking back at the Five of Cups. I don't really notice the ones that are still standing. Almost like she's so bored and sick of life and sick of everything and willing to throw good money after bad or good emotion after bad by even tossing herself. She sticks her foot in this cup and it goes basically down the tubes, okay? Now, in this card for the first time, I've actually never noticed, but this reminds me of the Four of Swords, which talks about nesting. So, to be nesting can be, you know, perhaps going within and taking a break and kind of trying to regain a sense of peace and a sense of yourself once again, all right? Your next card I have is the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm being told that there is a great need for you to kind of do some homework. If you're in this period of suspension and you're trying to reconcile and waiting for like romance to come back, to return to you, or for things to change, or you're waiting on a great moment or something like that, this is your time to study, to manifest. This lady, I know it's a Eight of Cups, I think, or Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles, she's studying hard. She's studying by the light of the sunset, I want to say, and she's got a candle with her, like, and look at how many moons it's taken for her. She's been sitting out here for quite some time studying. She doesn't care. She doesn't care where she's at. She's even barefoot. She's in it to win it. She's here to stay, Pisces. This could be someone studying you. This could be you studying someone else. For the majority of you, I feel like you're looking at someone or studying someone intently, and that is your vibration. So if you're kind of studying their social media, trying to gain ideas on what they like, if they're single, if they're married, if they're faithful, whatever the case may be, this is your story. I feel like this is more you than other people towards you, okay? And I think that you've been studying for some time and you still have a little bit more to go, all right? So I like that the chair is white because I feel like that stands for purity. I think that you, in a lot of ways, are trying to get a feeling at the core. What I mean by purity is what really makes you secure and happy and feeling like life is juicy and fun again. and that relationships are reciprocated and I feel good and vibrant once again. And that's what I mean by that purity. You're trying to cut through all the garbage to get a real sense, Pisces, of what's going on and what it is that makes you the happiest and who and how that can be fulfilled. These are a ton of messages, okay, that you're getting from spirit, enlightenment, epiphanies that you're getting from studying, self-studies, anything like that. Meditation would fall into this, contemplation, any of those things. Now, Pisces, if any of these is like resonating, please like, share, subscribe my channel. Especially those subscriptions, I really could use your help. If you would subscribe, that would just help me out a little bit if possible. But if nothing more, I'm really curious to find out exactly what you're studying. If this card especially specifically struck a chord with you, Pisces. So anyways, I think that studying is good. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You could be also writing things down, journaling, and logging things. So moving on. The Hangman right here. The Hangman, we have looking at things from a different point of view. I'm not quite ready to leave my observation post. Okay, I feel like you're still observing. These cards are like this. I'm still observing. I'm still thinking. Okay, I'm done studying. Now, perhaps it is my time to still break, and now I'm in a contemplative phase. I'm thinking about things. I'm trying to look at things from different scenarios, different perspectives, trying to attain enlightenment, which this card is all about. It's almost like a little spiritual quest. And I think that you're also trying to see how to make things grow. So if this is a relationship, situationship that you're in now, Pisces, that you're looking for your relationship to proceed, to evolve, to grow, to cause such a greenery like in your heart chakra that you feel like things are progressing and not stagnant, okay? But right now, I definitely feel like you're tied up by your own ideas, by your notions. I have 2 8s right here. The 8s, I really associate it with repetition, coming to the same point over and over again. So you want to be careful that you're not kind of like with your information driving you crazy. Like, but I can't do anything. I can't move. I'm locked up. I'm tied up in this situation, maybe even locked up for real. Maybe somebody is in jail. I don't know. Hopefully not. But I see all of these birds in here, and they are like, it's almost like these voices that we keep hearing in our heads, and it's our own ideas and voices that keep us tied up. Now, I want to show you this card. Even though she's tied up, she's kind of listening for answers, trying to get clarity. It's all about trying to get clarity once again. The mirror is cut off. I feel like you're getting a sense of what you can see and it's reflected back, but it's not super clear. Not only is it shrouded in mystery because you're tied up by your own ideas and you have a blindfold, but the mirror is missing in this illustration. Now down here, I want you to see your true self. So this is how you feel. You feel kind of tied up, locked into something, like you don't have the whole picture, but really this is you. You are the picture. Don't forget that you are the whole picture, that you are the whole package, okay? It's gonna be really important that you understand that you bring a lot to the table, Pisces, that it's not everything out there that is going to bring fulfillment. Yeah, it's nice to kind of study people and see where they're at and what kind of strategies you can deploy, if that's a word, to really go after them or approach them or understand situations with. But really, you are the whole package, and don't forget that. So I knew that card was going to come out. This was a card I was telling you about, but let's not jump ahead. So Pisces, this right now, the next step I have literally is you. You have everything you've studied, you've written it down, maybe you kind of organize your ideas, your thoughts. You have a plan of attack. You have a ton of ideas here. And once again, ideas. The birds, I feel like you're getting even spiritual messages about your love life, about what is juicy and fun and where you want to head. I think that you're walking on this double-edged sword, and look at this. You've left the bulk of this area right here. It was like you had steadfast terrain, but you know what? It was sparse. It's not really green. It wasn't growing. And I feel like that's a place that you are trying to leave right now. Even if you're in a situationship or a marriage, that things are not really glowing. Things are not super fun. They're not juicy. Otherwise, you wouldn't be expecting something else. There's an expectation of. And you're looking forward to the future. Now, this person is walking a double-edged sword. They really don't care if these ideas can perhaps be a double-edged sword and cut them too. They want to cut out and get clarity on whatever it is that is bogging them down, clarity on how to progress forward perhaps with a new person or new people. And these are all light bulbs. Like, oh, I had an epiphany. Oh, I had this. Write down your ideas just like she did and proceed with caution, just one step at a time with the information that you have currently as a guide. That's what I'm getting from this card. And, you know, with your solar plexus, your third chakra, that's going to really help you. And it's called Manipura. And I'm probably like, you know, botching that whole word. But I'm going to say that if you really start wearing yellows, focus on yellow as a source of like, you know, this is who I really am, your personal power, all of this stuff. It's going to help you walk this fine line to where you won't get cut as much. Yeah, we do have to change. That's what I call, you know, being cut, is evaluating ourselves as well. Sometimes it can be cutting. Moving on. When you get to the other side, when you get the epiphany of, okay, these things I've tried and I made it to that other side, that other edge of the cliff. Now I'm on safe terrain once again, okay, because that's where she's headed, towards safety, towards greener grass. And I don't mean like the grass is greener on the other side, Pisces. I mean that you just want things to grow, okay? It could be that, not for everybody, of course. This is a general reading. Please understand that not all the scenarios are going to fit you, of course, okay? So, Four of Swords here. I think that once you make quite a few changes, maybe, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 changes, you're going to feel the need to rest, recuperate, rejuvenate, and you have your heart with you. You're just in total nest mode, okay? This could be taking naps, a mini vacation, withdrawing from the world, emotionally as well. She's protecting her heart chakra right here. She's wearing red, so I feel like what's going to make you safe, which is your heart chakra that she's protecting, is red, is having that safety, looking at making sure that you have your home and your foundation laid out. And if it isn't necessarily your home and shelter and all that, then it could be your foundation with another person, okay? You want that to be rock solid before your heart can actually bloom. So that is my thoughts on the Four of Swords. Recovery. That, after a period of time, is going to give you that clarity that you need. Even more clarity. Now this lady's like, I'm not a page anymore. I'm actually like a full-grown adult. I am self-composed. I'm not emotional. I'm thinking things through. I see clearly. And also, she's her own woman. She's not, what is that word, tentative? She is very self-assured. She is not this person who's tiptoeing. Maybe you feel like you're walking on eggshells, Pisces, in your relationship. This is someone who is bold. She's like, you know what? I know what I want, how to get it. I'm cutting out all this nonsense from my life. That no longer serves me. I just dumped a bunch of cards on the floor. That no longer serves me, but I know exactly how I'm going to cut it out, when I'm going to cut it out, and what, okay? So this is you getting really clear and headed in a perfect direction for you to be celebrated, to achieve that Six of Wands that a lot of us want. This is happiness, recognition. This is maybe even getting out of relationships that are not healthy for you any longer, that you want to move away from, grow away from. Maybe a relationship you want to deepen and define. Whatever the case may be, I feel like you will be victorious. You'll be looked at in such a way that there is no mistake, that you'll get to the other side of this patch, whatever this patch is, and you'll get there just remembering that you are, once again, the whole package. You are it. And so you're going to be feeling yourself. And you know what, Pisces? We feel you too. So I love that this card is coming out for you at the end of your reading. I think that, Okay, this can stand for, you know, tools of sex also. I just want to bring that out into the open. I see people in the background. This could be like generations of people kind of looking at you and kind of cheering you on. And this could be a little bit more earth-based, but overall, I feel like you are getting the recognition that you want, that you are feeling yourself, your self-worth. And that's going to put you in such a better place of you just being like at peace, feeling comforted, feeling comfortable. Okay, I think that that's going to be incredibly potent for you, Pisces, during this time. So I hope that that resonated. Once again, please take a moment to like and share, and subscribe. And with that, I hope that something did resonate. Namaste.